Miami Heat Nation, what is going on? So we do got some breaking news in the Miami Heat world, and this is very unfortunate. So if you guys didn't know, Drew Smith have suffered a season-ending torn Achilles tendon and is going to be out for the season. But not only that, he torn his ACL last year, and Achilles could be worse than ACL. So we are going to talk about a couple of replacements that the Miami Heat need to do before Sunday, I believe December 29th. And yeah, it's a fast turnaround, but there are some three-point guards that we definitely need to look at to replace Drew Smith. So right here it says Miami Heat need at least 14 players on the roster by December 29th. Drew Smith was likely going to get the 14th spot before getting injured. What do you think the Heat should sign? These are my favorite candidates. And to be honest, I agree with them. Shout out to Heat Clips. Markelle Fultz is currently a free agent, and it's crazy to me that he's still a free agent 20-plus games into the year. Just didn't make sense. I feel like he had a solid year with the Orlando Magic, and I feel like he's playing better than Cole Anthony. Cole Anthony's having a horrible year, of course, outside of the Miami Heat game. But Markelle Fultz is there defensively. Offensively, he's improving, a solid playmaker, and I show the numbers on the screen. So this is Markelle Fultz, obviously. He averages about 11 points a game as a career, 3 rebounds, and 4.6 assists while shooting 47% from the field. Now, we all know he's not a great three-point shooter. Obviously, he needs to work on that. But he does the little things. He kind of reminds me of Drew Smith, but just probably a tad a little bit better. And that's why I feel like he fits perfect with this Miami Heat team. Because his playmaking's there, his defense is there. I feel like he fits the Heat culture. He can be the nice backup point guard that we always needed. And then again, the reason why Dennis Smith Jr. keeps getting brought up is because he was on the OG podcast, and he says the Miami Heat is one of the teams he wish he could have played for. And it's crazy that this came out yesterday, because then we get news today that Drew Smith is out for the season. So kind of like, maybe we do give Dennis Smith Jr. a chance. Now, the last time he did play was last year. He played for the Brooklyn Nets, got about 19 minutes a game, 56 games played, averaged about 6.6 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 3.6 assists. I feel like we can get this on obviously a minimum deal, and let's see what he can bring to this team. He's always been a solid scorer throughout his career, not the greatest. He's not going to bring the defense impact that Drew Smith brought, of course not. But the scoring ability is there, and whenever you want to play for a team, you definitely do play harder. And so I do feel like he fits the Heat culture. Even Caleb Martin says he'll fit perfectly. Mike Miller, Udonis Haslem. So maybe Udonis Haslem does put, his name. Say like, yo, Pat, we just lost Drew. Let's bring in Dennis Smith. And then the last person I definitely think the Miami Heat should look at is Lonzo Ball. I know Lonzo Ball has been injured the last couple of seasons. He finally came back this year. Only played about 12 games. His stats don't look incredible. But when he is healthy, he does a lot of things. His three-point shot has definitely improved throughout the years. His rebounding is great. His playmaking is awesome. His defense is great. I honestly think it's a little bit improvement over Drew Smith, and that's nothing against Drew Smith. But I definitely think Lonzo Ball fits perfect with this Miami Heat team. He could definitely be the point guard, or you can come in a package deal with Lonzo Ball and Nikola Vucevic. So you kind of can look at those two things. So 3-point guards we're looking at is Lonzo Ball, Dennis Smith Jr., and then obviously Markelle Fultz. Now, I do want to throw this out here. Drew Smith in the 8 games prior to the injury was averaging 9 points a game, 2.8 rebounds, 2.3 steals per game, 2.1 assists per game, and look at his efficiency. 53% from the field and 56% from the three-point line. That is absolutely excellent. So we'll see what happens. Oh, and then I can't forget, if we're going to stay internally, we can definitely look at Isaiah Stevens. We can move him up on a 2-way deal, currently playing in the G League right now, averaging like 9 to 10 assists. So that can, be another option too. But once again, let me know what you guys think and follow for more Miami content.